Ready, start. The petitioners seek the benefit of Section 24 within bracket 2 of the right to fair compensation and transparency in Land Acquisition, Rehabilitation and Resettlement Act 2013, hereinafter referred to as the 2013 Act, which came into effect on 1/1/2014. Stop. A declaration is sought to the effect that the acquisition proceeding, which is the subject matter of the present writ petition, ought to be deemed to have lapsed in view of Section 24 within bracket 2 of the 2013 Act. Stop. The award under the Land Acquisition Act 1894, hereinafter referred to as the 1894 Act, was made Wide Award Number 1 dated 6/8/2007, and it was in respect of inter alia the petitioner's land comprised in Khasra numbers 31/4. Stop. It is an admitted position that the physical possession of the subject land has not been taken by the land acquiring agency. Stop. However, the learned counsel for the respondents contend that the physical possession could not be taken because of the operation of the stay order passed in WPC number 169. Stop. It is an admitted position that the stay order continued to operate till 1/1/2014 when the 2013 Act came into effect. Stop. This aspect of the matter concerning the submission that possession could not be taken because of the operation of the stay order, and that in such a situation the respondents should not be prejudiced, was considered by this court in the case of Jugraj Singh and others versus Union of India and others, WPC 806/2004, and other connected matters, which were decided by this court on 27/5/2014. Stop. These conditions are unqualified. Stop. It does not matter as to what was the reason behind the non-payment of compensation or for not taking possession. Stop. If the legislature wanted to qualify the above conditions by excluding the period during which the proceedings of acquisition of land were held up on account of stay or injunction by way of an order of a court, it could have been expressly spelled out. Stop. In fact, whenever the legislature thought that it was necessary to spell out such an intention, it did. Stop. An example of this is to be found in the first proviso to Section 19 within bracket 7 of the new Act. Stop. Provided that in computing the period referred to in this subsection, any period or periods during which the proceedings for the acquisition of the land were held up on account of any stay or injunction by the order of any court shall be excluded. Stop. Furthermore, it would be instructive to refer to the decision of the Supreme Court in the case of Pandurang Vinayak within bracket Supra, which has been relied upon by Mr. Sethi, the learned senior counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioners. Stop. In that decision, the purpose and meaning of a statutory fiction was being considered. Stop. While doing so, the Supreme Court referred to an English decision in the case of East and Dwelling Cooperative Limited versus Finsbury Council within bracket 1944, and in particular to an observation of Lord Asup: if you are bidden to treat an imaginary state of affairs as real, you must surely, unless prohibited from doing so, also imagine as real the consequences and incidents which, if the putative state of affairs had in fact existed must inevitably have flowed from or accompanied it. Stop. The statute says that you must imagine a certain state of affairs. It does not say that having done so, you must cause or permit your imagination stop.